Alright, so I have just finished... Whoops, wrong chest. I've just finished mining some ores in the nearby ravine, right over here. And this is what I've come away with. I've converted my aquamarines from the Silence Gem ones to the Astral Sorcery aquamarines. So we can finally continue Astral Sorcery. I've got some copper smelting. We're finally going to have copper ingots. So that's good. So today, I think we're finally going to find ourselves a rock crystal. And to do that, we need this guy here. So when it's nighttime, you should be able to see columns of light, which will indicate where a rock crystal will be hiding. So we're going to have to wait for it to be nighttime. But before it's nighttime, I was thinking, if I can open the right chest, I was thinking of making some illumination powder. To make that, we need 4 glowstone dust and an aquamarine. Glowstone is reactive to starlight energy, even the small amount resonating with an aquamarine. By crushing glowstone together with an aquamarine, the resulting pile of dust is highly reactive with itself. Throwing this dust results in a magical light source being suspended in space. As a floating cloud of dust, it is harder to accidentally snuff out than a torch, requiring smothering the light with a liquid or block. So this is very similar to like what other magic mods have, where you can basically place like a glowing ball of light. Here is that. And to make this, we're going to need this. Alright, so we have to wait for it to be nighttime to make this. So in the meantime, I'm going to make myself a blast furnace. Now, to make a blast furnace, a normal furnace, some smooth stone, and some iron ingots. To make smooth stone, you have to smelt stone again. So got 5 cobblestone there. I'm actually going to pull out this stuff and replace it with cobblestone for now. I'm going to throw this copper back in there for now. And just like that, we have a blast furnace. Look how much faster that is compared to the normal furnace. Alright, so we don't need to use zinc, however, for create. We can use iron nuggets as well. I mentioned earlier on that with andesite being the main resource of create, if you craft it like that, you get this andesite alloy. So now that we've got this andesite alloy, we can actually begin making some stuff in create. So I think the first thing to make and create is a millstone, which is made like this. You know, polished, or just any kind of stone block, a plank, and a cogwheel. A cogwheel is made with buttons and an andesite alloy. This is, of course, different if you're playing a later version. But let's make some buttons. Alright. To make the rest of the millstone, we need some sort of stone. We'll use granite and a plank. If I do that, that, and that, we get a millstone. Now we need to power the millstone. So to do that, we're going to place one of our cogs right there. And we're going to want a crank. Hand crank is made like that. To make a shaft, you need 2 of those. So we're going to make a shaft. Get some wood. And we've just made a hand crank. Place the hand crank right there, and we can actually spin the millstone. So with this, we can just do some of this. And start cranking. And this is the beginning of how you process your ores in Create. Alright, so now that the particles aren't being generated from this, we can just right-click it, and now we got 5 crushed copper ore. As you can see, by cranking, it used up quite a bit of food, quite a bit of my hunger. And so with this crushed copper ore, then, you can smelt it for a single copper ingot, which, you know, isn't ore processing. That's just 1-to-1. However, what you want to do with it is wash it. To wash something, you need to make a fan, and then you need to have water in front of it. And when you wash it, then that's when you get extra copper nuggets. 9 nuggets equals an ingot. So you are guaranteed to get 1 extra nugget per every crushed copper ore you wash. But you also have a 50% chance to get 5 more, or rather a 50% chance for an additional nugget up to 5. And that's how you ore process in this. Of course, you can then use this to make brass, which is an alloy of zinc and copper. But this isn't the only way to ore process. There is another way, and that's using this crushing wheel. By using a crushing wheel, you actually get 1 crushed copper ore, but you have a 30% chance to get another crushed copper ore, up to 3 this way. So, when we ore process with Create, and we have a full step with a crushing wheel, we will actually be able to get up to 45 nuggets per copper ore block. Which is quite a bit more than just washing it using a millstone. But, of course, right now, we can't do any of that. I don't have a fan made. To make a fan, I need to make a propeller, which means I need iron sheets, which means I need to make a mechanical press, which we don't have right now. So, instead, I'm just going to smelt this copper into ingots. Once we have a proper setup for processing, we will just wash it. Alright. We've got some starlight generated, but not quite enough, it looks like. And that's because it's snowing. So, oh, now we do. So I'm gonna right click. And we finally created that illumination powder that we were trying to make. Now, like I said, this is basically a light source. If I were to right click. There we go. We've got a ball of light right there. And it's... Oh. Oh. Apparently, this is wrong in this version. It is just a block. I'll put it right up there. So, in older versions of Astral Sorcery, and it's still incorrect in the book, you can't actually punch out this. You have to place a block to snuff it out. Apparently in 1.16 that's not the case. It's just a block, like the Nitor from BiomeApi. That's fine. The next thing we're going to make is a cave illuminator. When large areas of darkness need illumination, illumination powder is insufficient. Not only does it require manual deployment, but it requires a sorcerer to travel into danger directly. Deploying illumination sparks using a starlight-powered device is far better. By powering the device directly from the nighttime phosic field or a more advanced initiate's illumination wand, the cave illuminator can provide light coverage over a wide area in spiraling vertical layers 8 meters apart. So we're going to want to make some runed marble, which is made with chiseled marble. And some normal marble. Chiseled marble is made like that. So we can absolutely make some of this stuff. If I get the right one. We already have one runed marble. Now, is it a normal crafting recipe? It is. Get some aquamarine. Am I doing this right? It's in the corners. All right. Yeah, all right. So that's right now. And if we get up to this power, which I don't think we are going to be able to get up to, we could make this illuminator. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to make that, but we do want to, if I can open the right chest, we do want to try to find one of these rock crystal shards. So since it's nighttime, if I hold the wand up, hopefully, if I travel a bit, we can start finding. I don't know if we're going to be able to find any with it snowing like this. I'm a bit worried about that. Or if we're going to have to wait for... Oh, no. Here we go. This is what we were looking for. So right over here seems to be where a rock crystal is. So we're just going to start going down. So we're at bedrock layer, so it should be down here somewhere. So I'm going to dig around and try to find this rock gem. Oh, there it is. Oh, and we can. Look at this. All these rock crystals are ours. I did not mean to put my sword. And just like that, we found our first set of rock crystals, so that's good. I guess while we're down here, we can continue mining. Get some redstone and some lapis lazuli. Get some gold. Gold could be useful for us later on. And now we're just going to head back up. Nerd pole style. We're almost... Actually, we are up. Alright. That's good. Alright. So the reason we couldn't craft the illuminator, the cave illuminator, was because we weren't high enough in the sky. So we didn't get enough starlight. So we might want to look for, like, some sort of mountain. We did have another one of these tables, so we could look for one. I'm going to, of course, just throw this stuff in here for now. Never know which chest it is. Alright. So what we're going to do now is we're going to actually look for a location that's fairly high up. Like a mountain or something. So it's a bit higher over here. But... how high is this? We could try up on this hill. We might be able to get some more starlight here. We might try that. So, before we do that, though, there was another recipe I wanted to make. So, it's this chest. So we look in this book. I wanted to make a light well. To do that, I'm going to need more ruined and chiseled marble. So let me make some of that. Marble. Do we have any chiseled marble left? Yes, we do. Makes 3. Two aquamarines. And a rock crystal. Alright, so these ones have something interesting on them, so... we're going to hold on to those. We're going to take this one, I think. So the recipe is this, this, right? Yeah. And we'll also take this as well. Both of those recipes. And when it's nighttime, we will try crafting these up on this hill. If we're lucky, we'll be able to. And I think that's where we will end this episode. Because I gotta eat some lunch, because I'm actually recording this fairly early today. So let's make the light well first. And with this, we are able to craft the light well. We have to get up to there. Let's see if we can get up there. I don't think this is giving me enough starlight to make this still. You can see it's kind of stopped here. Alright, so we'll have to, in another episode, find a mountain or something that goes even higher. Or, alternatively, just build a platform really high up in the sky. These guys are why I want to sleep, though. Best addition to Minecraft, the Phantoms, obviously. Whoever voted for it was really smart, and they should go into game design. I say sarcastically. Alright. So the light well. So if we try this with an aquamarine. This will start generating. I'm just going to throw this in here for now. I don't know if that's actually generating or if it needs to be like under the crystal. So but we don't have to worry about that this episode. We'll worry about that in the next one. I've been Link125. This has been reLive Alpha 3 episode whatever we're on right now, and thanks for watching. I will see you in the next episode where we will continue trying to make some starlight because our ultimate goal is to make a starlight crafting altar. That's going to be cool. But, of course, being able to make liquid or being able to make aquamarine shales might not be a bad thing right now. So, we might also try to do that. So yeah, we'll see if we can do that in the next episode. I might gather some sand. I might do some of this off screen like I did my mining, just so that we're ready and wasting less time in the next episode. We'll see. Anyways, bye for now.